There's a lot going on in Pittsburgh right now, and honestly, none of it makes much sense. The Steelers just made a move that has fans across the league scratching their heads. They decided to let go of a young, highly productive wide receiver, yet they're still holding on to a quarterback who's brought more drama than results: Aaron Rodgers. Yes, that Aaron Rodgers, the future Hall of Famer, the former MVP, the guy with undeniable talent but also a growing reputation for being unpredictable. He's new to the Steelers, new to the system, and barely even present during team activities. Yet, somehow, he's the one they're choosing to bet on? Here's the kicker. Rodgers has reportedly only committed to showing up for a short minicamp, before disappearing again until training camp. No OTAs, no real leadership presence in the locker room, and barely any time to gel with new teammates or grasp the playbook. And this is the guy they believe will lead them forward? Meanwhile, they moved on from a rising star because of so-called locker room distractions. But let's be honest, if drama was the real concern, wouldn't Rodgers be the bigger problem? He's held entire franchises hostage in the past, made power plays with front offices, and never shied away from making headlines for the wrong reasons. Man, I've got to be honest, I just can't wrap my head around what the Steelers are doing with Aaron Rodgers. As a Cowboys fan, I've seen our fair share of questionable moves over the years, but this feels like a total head-scratcher from Pittsburgh. I mean, they let go of a young, explosive receiver and kept Rodgers? The same Rodgers who's barely been involved with the team, barely showing up for anything and hasn't proven a single thing in that new environment? And don't get me wrong, I respect what Rodgers has accomplished. He's a first-ballot Hall of Famer, no doubt. But at this stage of his career, with everything going on around him, can you really build a future around this guy? The man shows up for a minicamp and then bounces until training camp. How do you expect chemistry to form? How do you expect young receivers or a new coaching staff to sync with someone who's basically a part-time QB at this point? What bugs me even more is how the Steelers seem to be giving him a complete free pass. If this were any other player, especially a younger one, he'd be labeled as a distraction, uncommitted, maybe even toxic to the locker room. But because it's Aaron Rodgers, suddenly that's all okay? Compare that to how the Cowboys have handled things. We've invested in players who want to grow, who show up, who put in the work. Guys like CeeDee Lamb, who had his own growing pains but stepped up, matured, and showed leadership when it mattered. We've seen our team prioritize chemistry and accountability, not just reputation and past accolades. So, honestly, I'm feeling pretty good about where the Cowboys are at right now. Yeah, every roster move comes with risk, but at least we're betting on upside. At least we're bringing in players who are hungry, not ones who are coasting on past achievements and avoiding responsibility. So, why the double standard? Is it about experience? Is it about name recognition? Or is this just a case of poor judgment? From a Dallas Cowboys perspective, this move makes you appreciate the calculated risks your team is willing to take. Dallas is betting on youth, talent, and growth. Pittsburgh, on the other hand, seems to be clinging to a name and hoping for magic that might never come. Cowboys Nation, what do you think? Did the Steelers make a mistake by choosing Rodgers over real, long-term potential? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to Portal Dallas Cowboys News Fan for more breakdowns just like this. Big things are happening, and we've got all the details right here.